I am very happy today because my little boy is back home. I've missed George terribly. And it was funny, wandering across the green, taking William to school yesterday. It brought it home. This is it now. I'm no longer going to be walking my two boys across the field to primary school. George's words every single time I leave him at the gate is, and Dad, don't forget to wave. And that's not going to happen again. No more. I've got no more, Dad, don't forget to wave. Because usually I'd wander down to the end of the school and as he turns the corner, I give him a wave. It's mad how those years disappear. 7 years of primary school and he's off to big school now. And they tell me everything changes. I'm hoping it doesn't, but hey. Welcome to another episode of Brett's Old Time Radio Show. On a reflective note today, welcome to my home here in beautiful Lyme Bay. Huge thank you for joining me once again for our regular late night visit to those dusty studio archives of old time radio shows right here at my home on the south coast of the United Kingdom where everything is back to normal, I'm pleased to say, because my little man's home. I'm Brett, I'm your host for our nighttime podcast, and welcome to another episode. We've got Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. They're all called Brett's Old Time Radio Show, and it would be great if you could give us a follow. Maybe drop us a line, say hello. And we've got a supporter page at patreon.com/Brett's Old Time Radio Show. Time now for some comedy to finish off the week. It's been too serious this week. It's now time for another episode of Steptoe and Son. This is an episode first broadcast on the 12th of March, 1972. It's called And, afterwards, At.
We now present another episode in a radio series based on the world-famous BBC comedy success, Steptoe and Son. With Wilfred Bramble as Albert and Harry H. Corbett as Harold. This week, and afterwards at...
How you feeling?
Terrible. Oh, my guts is going around something rotten. Have you got your flask with you?
In church? Of course not.
Oh, God.
It's your own fault. I've no sympathy with you. Getting married at your age, it's ridiculous. It won't work.
I don't start that all over again. It's too late. You've been trying to break it up for 3 months as it is.
I have not.
Yes, you have. Shh. Well, it won't work. We're getting married whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I'll give it 6 months. Young girl like that married to a... How old are you? You'll be 50 when she's 30.
Oh, be quiet. Don't you ever give up. Don't you ever admit defeat. I've got to hand it to you, I have, really. Here we are, in church, 5 minutes ago, and you're still battling away. I would have thought asking you to be the best man would have shut you up. Have you got the ring?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Where is it?
Here it is, in me handkerchief.
Go. Take it out of that thing. That has got to go on her finger. Now, put it in your coat pocket and don't lose it.
Hasn't changed much, has it?
What hasn't?
This place. I haven't been here since I put your mother away.
That's a nice thing to say on my wedding day.
Dismal as ever. Worst church in the parish, this is.
It suits me.
What a miserable place to get married in.
Well, I was going to make it Westminster Abbey, but I couldn't get the Archbishop of Canterbury, so I lost interest.
I don't know why you didn't go to a registry office. Save your money. Give yourself a start in life. All this posh, la-di-da stuff. I mean, well, look at us. Top hat and tails. We look like a couple of puffy penguins.
Shh. Now listen, we've had all this up before. Melanie wanted a white wedding.
White wedding? Well, that's starting out with a lie to begin with.
What do you mean by that?
It's a family. Toffee-nosed lot of stuck-up. Oh, swipe me, we must have a white wedding for Harold and our Melanie. Look at them, sat over there. They're not mixing with our lot, are they?
Well, they're not supposed to. Not till after.
Civil servant, her old man said he was. Oh, a fitter in the gas board. Oh, you're making a big mistake at mixing up with that lot.
Look, you. Melanie and I have agreed to every condition you have made so far. We're going to live with you. I'm staying in the business. We've agreed to lumber ourselves with you until the day half a dozen blokes carry you in here on their shoulders. Which may very well be in the next service if you don't shut up.
What have I said? I haven't said anything. What have I said? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I'm only thinking of you, son. I just don't like to see you throw yourself away like this.
Throw myself away? Listen, Dad. I'm not Sean Connery, I'm Harold Steptoe. A rag and bone man. I'm very lucky to get her. I love her, Dad. This should be the happiest day of my life. And it would be if it wasn't for you sitting here pouring out your satanic little thoughts. Evil, that's what you are, evil. All you need is a little pair of horns and you'd be set. They'll have to reconsecrate this place when you've gone.
Oh, well, I've tried to help you, but you won't listen to me. It's your lookout. She's late, isn't she? I'll bet she don't turn up.
Mr. Steptoe?
Yes, Vicar?
The bride has just arrived.
See? Up you for a start.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, no. Talk to my father.
If you and your best man would care to take your places.
Oh, well, here we go, into the valley of death. You want a blindfold? Here she comes. Blimey, look at her go. She can't wait to get up here. She goes much faster. She'll have a record. Shut up.
Would the bride and groom please step forward? Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here on the side of God, laid in the face of this congregation, to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony, which is an honourable estate, instituted of God in the time of man's innocency, signifying unto us the mystical union that is betwixt Christ and his church, into which holy estate these two persons come now to be joined. Therefore, if any man can show any just cause why they may not lawfully be joined together, let him now speak, or else hereafter forever hold his peace.
Well, either you dare.
Harold Albert Kitchener, wilt thou have this woman to thy wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Wilt thou love her, comfort her, honour her, and keep her, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all other, keep thee only unto her, so long as ye both shall live?
I will.
Melanie Jane, wilt thou have this man to thy wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Wilt thou obey and serve him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all other, keep him unto you so long as ye both shall live?
No.
Who giveth this woman to be married to this man?
Hang on.
She said no. Did she really? I wasn't listening. Melanie, you were supposed to say I will, my dear.
Well, I won't. I can't marry him. I'm sorry, Harold.
Well, this is most unusual.
What have you said to her, Dad?
Nothing.
Melanie, my little baby, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, Mother. I just can't do it. I've changed my mind.
Oh, there. You don't have to marry him if you don't want to.
Look, Melanie, please, darling, don't cry. People are looking.
You leave her alone.
Look, can we just have 5 minutes in the vestry? She's nervous, that's all. We'll soon sort it out. Come on, love.
Take your hands off her. Haven't you done enough? She doesn't want to marry you. I knew it was a mistake right from the beginning.
I knew you did. You poisoned her mind against me since I met her.
All I was thinking of was my daughter's happiness, and she wouldn't have got any with you.
What's wrong with me?
Well, just look at yourself. I mean, what you are, a common street trader. I have plans for my daughter.
Oi, Mrs.
Keep out of it, Dad.
I'm not standing by listening to old Mother Gin Guts here in such matters.
Please.
Arnold, did you hear what she called me?
Yes, dear.
Yeah, well, don't just stand there. Do something about it.
Yes, come on. Have a try. Come on. I'll have him over the choir rows as soon as look at him.
Dearly beloved, please, I beg of you.
Oh, shut up.
Well, really?
Be quiet, everybody. I've changed my mind, that's all. There's no need to carry on like this. It's horrible.
Now, look, Melanie, it's just an occasion. Look, it's enough to make anybody go up the wall. Look, let's get married in the registry office, just the two of us, eh? No fun.
Daughter is not going to marry you now or any time.
Why don't you shut your cake hole? Anybody ain't marrying anybody. It's my son ain't marrying that great grizzly cart also yours.
Well, now you're showing yourself up what you really are. Common, ignorant, low-class gutter snipes.
Low class? Oh, that's enough. Anybody think you was the Duchess of Hackney Wick the way you go? Honestly, you take the number off your gatepost, put a name on it, and you think you're the upper class.
Will you all be quiet?
Leave it to me and Melanie. Melanie, where's she gone? Come on, Melanie.
Let her go. You're better off out of it.
My little darling, where is she?
It's nice to be home again. That's right, son. You sit down and take it easy. You've had a nasty shock.
Leave me alone, Dad.
You'll soon get over it. What we both need is a good stiff drink. There you are. Get that down, yeah.
Give me the bottle.
No, don't start that. That won't do you any good.
Give me the bottle.
All right, son.
Why, Dad? Why did she do it?
I don't know. No, I wouldn't worry about it. You're better off out of it. I never reckoned her at all, anyway. Nothing to write home about. Rotten legs she had.
She's a lovely girl.
Yeah, of course. Lovely girl. Still, you're better off out of it. You never know how they're going to turn out. They always show their best side beforehand. How happy they're going to make you. It's all going to be a bed of roses. The sun shines out to your ear holes. That happy state of affairs lasts till about 5:30 on the wedding day, and then it's, you've had enough to drink. Stop looking at the bridesmaids. I don't like your friends. They're a bad influence on you. Oh, I've seen it all before. You've had a lucky escape. You look back on this day and be thankful. Good-looking lad like you don't want to get married. You're still a puller. God blimey, the day you're hard up for a bit of the other, we might as well all go home.
I don't think I'll ever forgive her, Dad. Why did she have to wait till we were in the church? I've never been so humiliated in my life. Right up to the altar we were. I'd already said I will. It wouldn't have been so bad if she hadn't turned up. But to turn up and turn it in. I'll punch her rotten head in if I see her again.
Hey, that's the spirit. That's my boy. No woman's worth it. Why should you keep another man's daughter? We're all right together. We don't need no outsiders.
She humiliated me. I was about a laughing stock. You had to get round. Local junk man jilted. You know what it's like round here. And the drums is beating already, you bet. Everybody will know about it. I won't be able to set a foot outside the yard. They'll all be pointing at me and sniggering. She insulted me. I'll never live it down. Our old Steptoe turned down by a taggy old bird. We'll have to move. I can't stay here. I'm not going to be the object of ridicule. I wish I'd never set eyes on her. A rotten, callous little cat.
Someone at the door.
It's Melanie. I'm coming.
Mr. Harold Steptoe?
Yes?
Telegram?
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Something's happened to her.
What's happened? What is it?
That's a telegram. Something's happened to her. I've been thinking about myself all this time. And she might be lying in the hospital somewhere, calling for me. Do you think she's gone and done something silly?
Oh, go on. Open it and see.
I can't. You open it, Dad. Huh? What does it say?
Sorry we can't be with you. May your union last as long and be as fruitful as ours. From Auntie May and Uncle Jack.
Oh, cool.
Any reply?
No, thank you.
Well, that was very nice of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It's a very kind thought.
I mean, seeing as how we haven't seen them for a long time, it was kind of them to remember you.
Yeah. Oh, well, I suppose I'd better go and get out of this ridiculous outfit. Top hat and tails. I look a right Burke, don't I?
No, I think you look very elegant.
You better take yours off as well, Dad, before you spill something on it. You have to pay an extra £1 if it has to be cleaned.
I'll take 'em back.
I'll take them back, I said.
No, it's no bother. I'll take 'em back. Don't you worry about 'em.
Look, I'm not a child. I've been jilted. I've not had my brain removed. I'm perfectly capable of taking them back.
Yeah, all right, son. Anything you say.
I'm going to have another drink. Help yourself to one if you want it. That's funny, isn't it? Well, I mean, you read about this sort of thing in the papers and you kill yourself laughing. You never think it's going to happen to you. I'll never trust another woman as long as I live. I can tell you.
Harold, don't keep brooding about it. Try to forget all about it.
If you don't like it, you can clear off out of it and leave me alone.
Sorry?
You all did your best to stop it. You, her mother, her brothers. Well, I hope you're all satisfied.
That's not true, Harold. Anything I said or did was for your own good. I didn't want to see you unhappy, Harold. You're the only one I've got.
Yeah. You're the only one I've got. Pathetic, ain't it? Look at us, growing old together. They could make a film about us. Whatever happened to Baby Jane? Who do you want to be, John Crawford or Bette Davis?
Now, don't get bitter, Harold. It's not the end of the world. You're a young man. You've got your whole life in front of you. It's this place. It's depressing. Let's go out. Show everybody we don't care. The worst thing to do is to sit here and brood. Here, let's go up west, you and me. You can pick up a bird and take it out on her. It'll get it off your chest. You'll feel much better.
Oh, ain't you horrible? An animal you are, ain't you?
No, it's the law of nature. It's like eating an apple in the dark. If the first bite's sour, turn it round and have a nibble somewhere else.
And whose philosophical gem was that, then? Aristotle or Schopenhauer?
Mine, mate. And it's always worked for me. And I've got through a few apples in my time, I can tell you.
Get away from me, you horrible little thing. Go on, get away.
Oh, I'm only trying to help.
Well, don't. Just won't be left alone.
It's the front door again.
I know it's the front door.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, shall I open it?
You may open it, but don't let anyone in. I don't want to see anybody. Is that clear? Tell them I'm incommunicado. Yeah. All right.
Right. Communicado. What country's that in case they ask?
It's not a place. It's a state of being in when you don't want to see anybody, and I don't.
Right. Leave it to me.
Yeah, was I waiting at the church? Oh, God.
Here, Harold, look who it is. It's Auntie Ethel and Uncle Ted.
Oh, Dad, I thought I told
you. Oh, you poor boy. Oh, what a terrible thing to happen, Harold. You should have your mother here on a day like this. Only a mother understands.
Don't worry, Auntie Ethel, I'll be all right.
Oh, well, if she ever sets foot in Cairo Road, you'll get a mouthful. From one end of the street to the other. Look, Harold, if you'd like to come and stay with us for a few days, you know you're welcome.
I'll be all right, Auntie Ethel, thank you.
Be no trouble, will it, Ted?
Oh, no.
I mean, we don't want to stay here with old face-ache at a time like this. Put the mockers on anybody.
What did you call me?
Dad, the door.
I'll sort you out in a minute.
Oh, Harold, dear, come to your auntie.
No. Just have a drink while you're here, Auntie Ethel.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't, not under the circumstances. We only come to pay our respects. We don't want to impose ourselves in your hour of trial. All right, I'll have a small gin.
Yeah, no,
Ted will have a brown ale.
Oh.
Harold, It's Auntie May.
I knew it, and I'm not surprised. I said at the time, didn't I say, Ethel, only last night at the Skinner's Arms, didn't I say to you I'll be very surprised at that last?
You did, Jane.
I knew she wasn't any good. I don't want to misjudge the girl, but I knew she was a wrong and the moment I saw her. I was right about George and Margaret. I said that wouldn't last, but nobody takes any notice of me. No. All they say is they think I've got a vicious tongue. Oh, Harold, you poor boy, I can't tell you how sorry we are.
Thank you, Auntie May. You are very, very kind.
I just thought that we'd let you know how sad we all are, and you'll be very welcome to come and stay with us and get away from old misery guts for a few days. We can always put you up in the spare room.
I've already asked him.
Oh, yes, but we've got more room at our place. He'll have a room to himself at our place. He can stay in there all day without anybody interfering with him.
No, we wouldn't interfere with him at our place.
No, but you'd be on top of him, wouldn't you? All I'm suggesting is...
that your place is bigger than our place.
You've never forgiven me for moving away from Cara Road, have you, Ethel?
You left me with Mother, didn't you?
We had no choice. When Herbert became an inspector, we had to move nearer the garage.
Oh, yes, of course you did.
Auntie Ethel, please. Oh, it's very kind of you both, but I'd rather stop here with Dad. I'll be all right. Now have a drink and don't start a family history, for God's sake.
Yes, but all
Oh, God, here they come, the old perishing family.
Where is he? Harold, my boy? Words fail me, I just don't know what to say.
Thank you, Uncle Arthur.
Still, I felt for you up there, my boy, I really did. I could have died when she ran out on you. I thought to myself, he must feel a right Burke up there.
Yes, I did. Thank you all.
A terrible tragedy for the old Steptoe family. You haven't heard from her, then?
No, I haven't.
I'll be down for either.
What happens if she turns up again?
She gets a kick up the backside if I'm anywhere around.
There's no chance of a reconciliation?
No, not again. I could never trust her again, Uncle Arthur.
No. So it's definitely off, then?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Yes. Well, then, what will you be doing with a mixer, then?
Hey?
The what?
The mixer. The kitchen mixer, the electric one. The wedding present what me and your Auntie Deborah gave you. You did have a look at it, didn't you?
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, it was lovely. Yes, thank you very much. It was just what we wanted.
Well, you did. I mean, it's not much use to you now, is it?
No, of course not. I'm sorry, I hadn't thought about it. What with all that's happened, I mean, my life being ruined and all that.
Oh, no, of course not. But as we're here, I mean, I don't want you to think that's why we dropped in. It's just that, well, we won't be seeing you for a long time, I suppose, and, well...
Are you asking for it back?
Oh, no, Albert, no. We was just wondering, I mean, we haven't got one and 30 quid's 30 quid. And, well, supposing he gets another bird, he'll expect something else, won't he? I mean,
Yeah, well, come to mention it, we was wondering about the sheets and pillowcases. Because what with our Elaine getting engaged and that, I mean, well, if they're not going to be used, I mean, there's no point in wasting them. I mean, we've got to be practical about this, don't we? I'm very sorry for the boy and all that, but...
Well, I wasn't trying to hang on to them. I mean, I've only got back from the church quarter of an hour. I would have got round to it, It's just, I'm a bit sort of shell-shocked.
The fish knives and forks are ours, Harold. And the wooden salad bowl.
Yeah, and the stainless steel gherkin and peanut bowls, they're from Jim and Edie.
Yes, well, I can take those when I drop in to give them the news.
Oh, you can?
I'd be nice for birds.
Is our toaster there, Bert?
I can't see it. Whose is the electric blanket?
Over here, Bert.
Coffee spoons.
They're ours, the coffee spoons.
Yeah, they're our tea towels. We give him them.
You didn't. We gave them
We
to him.
gave him the tea towels.
You didn't give him these tea towels. These are Irish linen. You must have given him those ones over there, those cheap ones.
What?
They're about your mark.
We did not give him cheap ones.
Well, you're not having these.
Well, where's ours then? Where's our tea towels? They ain't here. Harold, where's our tea towels?
I don't know, Frida, but they should be there. All the presents are there.
Well, they're not here.
Well, I don't know. I can't remember seeing them.
Well, they ought to be on display with all the rest of the presents. Or perhaps you thought they weren't good enough.
No, it wasn't that for Frida. Dad, have you seen Frida's tea towels?
Wait a minute. Red and yellow check.
That's right.
Yeah, we did the wiping up with them.
Oh,
that's nice, yes. Using the presents before you get married. Very nice, yes. That's that then. I won't be able to take them back to the shop, will I? And while we're about it, I am your mother's sister, and yet I was put into the 4th car. And I was put at the back of the church. And there were other people who aren't even in the family, Marcia, who got near
for God's sake, Frida, give your ears a chance.
I realised we were lucky to be invited at all. And if he had got married, that would have been the last we'd have seen him in. And I haven't been offered a drink yet.
Shut up!
A lot of you. I have never seen such a mean, callous, hateful, selfish load of unsympathetic bastards in all my life.
Shut up!
My life lays about me. I'm shattered beyond repair. And all you're worried about is your rotten, stinking presents. Will you bolt up? I don't want you or your presents in my house 1 minute longer. Right. So you can sort them out outside in the yard. Dad, open the window, Dad.
Right.
1 steam iron.
That's ours.
Right. Oh. Go outside and get it then. 1 coffee pot.
That's mine.
Right.
1 fruit bowl.
1 tea serving.
They've gone crackers. Come on outside. Try and catch them before they land.
Right. Out. Everybody out.
Right. You all out there?
Yeah.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3 flying ducks.
1 vase.
Gotcha. Stand away from the window, Dad. Stand away.
All right.
And the last one.
No, don't. That's our dinner service.
That's the lot. Clear off. And good riddance to the lot of them. We won't see them again until somebody dies.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that's that. So much for the wedding stakes. That's the nearest I've ever got, and that's the nearest I'm ever likely to go again.
No, this would be like Dunkirk. Black at the time, but hailed as a miraculous delivery in years to come.
We shall see. Oh, I've just remembered.
What?
I forgot to cancel the honeymoon suite of the hotel.
Oh, dear. Well, it's a bit late now. You won't get your money back. There's no point in wasting it. Here, why don't you give Dolly Clackett a ring?
Dolly Clackett?
Well, the manager won't know, will he? Chuck some confetti over her and you'll be well away.
No, thank you. I don't think I'll bother. I couldn't. I'm not in the mood.
Give me half a chance.
No, I shall just ring up and tell them we're not coming. On the other end. Dad.
What?
Do you fancy a couple of days at the seaside?
Me? What do you mean?
Well, why not? I mean, it's all paid for. Oh, go get your things packed. I mean, you've had a wash.
Yeah, all over.
It's a shame to waste it, isn't it?
All right, then.
Yeah, just one thing, Dad.
What?
Please, don't start snoring on my wedding night.
No.
And, Dad?
Yes?
Don't be next to me when I wake up first thing in the morning, neither.
You have been listening to Wilfred Bramble and Harry H. Corbett as Steptoe and Son, with Pat Coombs and Patricia Hayes. Also featured were Margot Boyd, Sheila Grant, Catherine Parr, Edward Kelsey, and Martin Friend. Written and adapted for radio by Ray Galton and Alan Simpson, and produced by Bobby J.
hope you enjoyed our latest bit of comedy from Steptoe and Son. Don't forget, we're going to be back with more adventure tomorrow with yours truly, Johnny Dollar, going live at 5 p.m. GMT. You can email me on brett@tourdate.co.uk, and you can get in touch through all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube at Brett's Old Time Radio Show. Thanks for listening. I'll be with you 7 days a week, each and every week, and I'll see you tomorrow on Brett's Old Time Radio Show. Love you. Bye.